I was married for 30 years. We had going through separation.
Me and my children were couch surfing, a lot of domestic violence.
I was on maternity leave from a bank that I'd been with for a few years, and my little one was only 4 months old and I suffered a head injury.
I've stayed with family members, like backward and forward to my aunties and then to my mums, uncles and whoever else.
Homeless can mean you're sharing with someone and it's not your house. You're just paying board or stuff like that, and you can't do much because it's not your house. You have to sort of stick to yourself kind of thing.
Couch surfing is when you go to like different places, like family members or friends, and maybe just sleep in, you know, like where you can.
Homeless can also mean you don't have any family, you don't have any friends. It can mean quite a lot of things.
When I was staying with my mum, there was about 4 other people plus me and my children. So that's my mum, my sister and the 2 kids.
I slept on the lounge, in their lounge room. This is 10 times the size of their lounge room.
I came to the railway line in the train, and I was on my own, on my own.
I felt appreciated that they gave me the space and shared their home, but also I felt like I'm the invader.
When I came out of hospital, I had problem with short-term memory and some other stuff. My landlord at the time thought I was a liability, so got notice of, I think, 5 days or 7 days to leave.
It's not a nice feeling. Like there would be some times where people couldn't take us in, and we'd have to ring up like a DV service or something and they'd stick us in a motel room or something.
I had a car, so my kids and I stayed in our car for a little bit, but that wasn't suitable for me, and the stress was making me sicker and sicker and sicker. We stayed at people's places, went from couch to couch.
Well, couldn't afford a motel or get a knock on somebody's door and I told them, oh, it's me.
Feeling stressed nearly every day, because everyday life that you had to go through, you know, especially with 4 kids, trying to get the kids off to school, and yeah, all of that just made me feel like I was lost, that sort of feeling, you know.
I was starting to feel like I was coming to a brick wall. Self-esteem wasn't good.
I think I'm the third wheel, and there's no privacy. It's really hard. It's not only on me, but mainly on the family itself.
But it's like where you've hit rock bottom, and it's not a place where you want to be when you've got children.
I was homeless, I was added to the list.
I tried going through the real estates to get a place, but I just kept getting knocked back.
I went down to the Women's Centre and asked for advice there, and one of the ladies there told me about the program that she wanted me to go on.
I met Heather and I met Trish, and they all worked their bums off to get me this place.
So I got put on the program, and about a week later I was shown a property in Mareeba, a little 2-bedroom unit, and a few days later I was living there.
I've got a caseworker, Francis, that I work with, and Kate. They're awesome. They just help with everyday, like getting the kids back in school, Jacob in daycare, and the kids are much happier, like stable, we're stable.
I really appreciate that because they've worked hard and they did not stop until they found something.
We were signing the forms. I cried and I cried and I cried. It was just amazing, amazing feeling. I'd never won lotto, and the people say, oh, it's better than this or better than that. And I can't compare it to anything. Don't know,
I cried. I was bawling my eyes out. And I said, are you sure that this is for me and my kids? And they're like, yeah, this is for you. And I just couldn't believe it.
And when I think about, like, it's mine. These people went out of the way to help me as a total stranger.
It felt like someone was finally reaching their hand out and giving me the hand up that I needed. I wasn't looking for a handout, I just needed a hand up at that stage. And that's what that program did for us.
Now I've got that homey feeling, you know, like I'm in my own place.
You have no idea. It's like the best feeling in the world.
I've got a big couch there that old mate give to me. I've got 2 lazy boys.
I can sleep well at night. It's not wondering, you know, where we're going to sleep.
I get to do gardening, I get to do all the little things I can enjoy without people interfering, things like that.
Just feel happy, you know, to be in my own place again.
At the end of the day, it's bricks and mortar, but to people, it's amazing. Now I've got my own home and it's mine. It's mine. It's like, yeah, it's just amazing. It really is.
When you think of homeless people, sometimes you have an idea of, in your mind, of alcoholics or, you know, drug addicts or something like that. You don't actually think it could happen to the everyday person, but clearly it can.
I would just like to thank them very much for all their help and their support throughout those years.
You know, the program doesn't just provide you with a house, it gives you hope. It gives you hope for the future, and that future is a lot more bright since we had that program.
It's home for us. It's our home, you know, like it's all coming together good and we love it.